Arsenal Fan TV, I'm here with Andrew Abrahams. Now, if you don't know Andy, years ago...
2005.
Is that how long ago it was?
Yeah, long time.
2005, he was on X Factor,
That's
and
right.
you blew up the spot on X Factor.
I did, yeah, I did really well. I can't complain. I had a lot of support from the Arsenal fans as well, do you know what I mean? Which was good.
What's happened since? Are you still doing the music?
Yeah, that's my life now, is doing music. I'm currently writing a new album. I'm just travelling around all over the place, to be honest. I just got back from Turkey doing a show. I'm back out there again. I've got to go to Egypt. So yeah, it's all good. I can't complain.
Brilliant. And of course you're a gooner. Turn around, show me the old school shirt.
Old school. Yeah,
you are my Arsenal. I own it. Love that. Now, how long have you been supporting Arsenal?
Oh my God. Well, you know, in my household, we didn't naturally have anybody that followed football, you know. But because I was, you know, I was born in Archway at Whittington Hospital, and so I went to school in Caledonian Road. So that's the only. This was the only team. This was the only team. Yeah.
And what do you think of the team at the moment? I mean, actually, before I ask you about the team at the moment, the teams of the past, you must have seen many.
Yeah.
Which is your favourite one?
The teams of the past. Well, I suppose the team that created history by going through the whole season unbeaten. You know, something that no other team has done in the Premier League era. And I think what they achieved and what they gave us was incredible. You know, I think the only thing that I think is a blotch, which I think now I think Arsene Wenger is really thinking about, is winning the league and the Champions League. I think that's the one thing I would say. I trust the man implicitly now, because he got us through the real tough times when it comes to paying off for the Emirates Stadium. I think a manager that can do that, especially when the likes of Real Madrid and Bayern Munich and all of those supposed top teams were after him, and he stayed and he stuck with us. Financially, he's made a sound. The investments are starting to come through, and honestly, I can only see real good things happening.
This season now, we've made a couple of good signings.
Wonderful
Alexis Sanchez being one of those real great signings that we made. How are you feeling going into the season?
I think, as much as we've made those wonderful signings, and for me, I'm going to be keeping an eye on Callum Chambers. That's you know, for me, Callum looks so assured. He looks calm. He looks collected. He looks like somebody that's played for Arsenal for the last 10 years, and I'm very much looking forward to this guy. I think we're expecting a lot from Sanchez, and rightly so. But at the same time, we've got to give him a little bit of time. Just let him have that. If we can give Ozil a season and win the FA Cup, I think we can do the same with Sanchez, because you know, Ozil should be stepping up now. Ramsey, the dragon, he's going to be taking us forward. And let me tell you, I love that boy. He's the pop idol for us. You know, honestly, he's got
the X Factor.
He's got the X Factor, man. Let me tell you, that man has got the X Factor, and I love the kid. But also, one of my favourites as well is Gibbs. I think if Gibbs can be given a chance, I think he's our #1, and I think he'll be #1 for England. Forget about Luke Shaw. I don't care what they say about Luke Shaw. 30 million don't mean nothing. For me, Kieran Gibbs is the best in the country at going forward, just behind Baines. Just behind. But let me tell you, for me, Gibbs will be the man.
And I'm going to ask you one last thing. What will represent a good season this year for Arsenal? What will be a good season for us?
Oh, God. That's a tough one. I think if we can capitalise, do what we did last year, but
win the FA Cup or win a trophy.
Win a trophy, and also beat some of the top teams, and go further in Europe. Yeah, I think that will be a great season for me. I'm not expecting us to win everything, because there are, I'd probably say, 5 teams that have spent a silly amount of money, and we're one of them. But at the same time, I think our forward line would frighten any team in the world, any team. I don't care who they are. We would frighten any team.
Get the Arsenal Fan TV app, available on Apple and Android now.